Alright, so I've been really excited to make this video for a long time, and this is going to be the tour of my bedroom slash YouTube studio 360. I'm gonna give you a little tour of it right now. Let's dive into it. Okay, are we good? I can never trust a GorillaPod. That's always sketchy. Okay, we're looking good. Hold on, I need a light. Give me a second. Alright, have a light right in my face. Wouldn't have it any other way. Okay, so this is the desk setup here. This is where a lot of the videos get filmed, is using this desk. You guys have seen this in a lot of the videos. This tripod kind of lives back here in this little corner, and I really like this corner because, one, I have two windows here which let in a bunch of just a bunch of light, so I don't even really need this light that I'm using right now. I could just use the windows for some more natural light if that's the look I'm going for. Now, this is a desk which I do a lot of editing on, do a lot of homework on. This is just kind of where where a lot of the work happens, really, is right here. Now, the one thing that I'm not a huge fan of is that this desk doesn't have wheels, and so I'd love to put some wheels on it, and I think I'm going to do that soon, is put some wheels on it so I can kind of wheel it around wherever I need it to in the room. So that's kind of the next step. But yeah, that's kind of the desk. This is the MacBook Pro that I use. This is just kind of a nice little productivity system. It's called Analog from Ugmonk. If you're into productivity, to-do lists, stuff like this, solid option. All right, moving on. That's the bathroom back there, but we're gonna move this over here. All right, so normally you see from this angle here, from the windows out, showed you the desk, bathroom, and moving on to this kind of corner of the room here, not a whole lot here. You have the TV, the golf clubs there, the whiteboard for, you know, managing homework and stuff like that. Overall, not a whole lot going on in this corner. This is kind of just like a desk that holds everything, including Baby Yoda. So a lot of stuff happening over here. Stay. But yeah, this is kind of a corner where just a lot of random stuff kind of lives. But yeah, moving on from this to this, which is the gaming setup and streaming setup right here. This is a lot of work went into this. And one of my favorite parts about this is just the sit-stand desk is just, it's so nice. Now, that light was the light that I kind of was just using. It gets moved around quite a bit, whether it gets moved to that corner for the desk, or whether it gets used for the stream setup, and it kind of, you know, the camera gets kind of put up like this and the stream kind of looks like that, something like that, you know. I can use that light for multi-purposes. It's pretty nice. All right, let me kind of walk you through this a little bit. We have the light here, which is what I was just talking about. We have the tripod here, which is where this camera lives most of the time. We have two monitors. This is the 144 Hz Asus monitor. This is a 27-inch Scepter curved monitor. I got it on Amazon. It's 75 Hz. It's actually pretty solid. It's both 27-inch monitors. Really big. I used to have 3, but now we're down to 2, which is optimal. Now on the desk we have the Go XLR, which I'm a big fan of this. It's just a really awesome audio interface. We have the Logitech Pro keyboard, the Logitech Pro wireless mouse. Really just great peripherals. Nothing crazy here. And then the Rode NT1, my favorite microphone I have. This microphone just sounds good all the time. I just really like the sound of this microphone. I was watching PewDiePie use it, and that's a big reason. It's kind of partially a reason why I got it. PewDiePie used this mic for a while, and so I got it. It's a little bit more expensive than it once was, but overall, it's a great mic. It sounds fantastic. I'm a huge fan of it, so definitely would recommend it. The next thing is the Stream Deck. I really like the Stream Deck. It really gives me a great option for my stream. I could switch scenes from it. I could play pause music. I could turn off and on my Elgato LED strip. I have zoom controls down here. I can clip stuff. I mean, there's just so much control I have just from this little control panel here. Now, I'm a fan of playing cards, so we have an Avengers deck of cards here. We even have a Mandalorian set, which is really great. Little router system back here. And then this guy, the Alienware Aurora R7. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, GorillaPods are crazy. Who uses GorillaPods anymore? You're not gonna believe the specs in this. It's like the slap the hood car salesman meme. That's just... I sometimes make myself cringe, and that's okay. This PC actually has a lot packed in it. It has an Intel i7 processor, a GTX 1080 graphics card. It has 16 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM, and I believe, did I get the terabyte SSD or did I go 5? I think I went with the 500 gigabyte SSD. But yeah, it has a lot. It's a beast. I got this PC originally in 2018 when I first started streaming on Twitch, and it stuck with me. It's been around, it's stuck with me, and it's held in there, and it's still going strong. Proud of it. All right, let's talk about the lights that are back here. We'll roll on back here. This light bar down here, this is the LifeX Beam. I don't know if I believe they still sell this. It's a great little light bar. I'm not a huge fan of the LifeX software in general, but I mean, it looks great. It does the job, looks really good. We got the shark fin neon sign. I got that from neon.fmg. They are fantastic. They did a great job custom making that. It was really solid. Really glad I went with it, and it looks great. And then I got a little lamp there that just has a Philips Hue light in it, and yeah, that looks good too. So overall, I'm a big fan of LEDs. They look good, and they add a little color to the room, which is nice. And you know, that's the tough thing, is when you're filming in a bedroom, you know, you got the bed there, like how do you add stuff to it, to the room, to make it a little bit more interesting, and not just like you're filming in a bedroom, but it kind of, you know, it gives you, it seems like you're filming in a studio. And I add some LEDs in here that look tasteful, you know, it looks good. So I'm happy with that. But yeah, that's pretty much all there is to the room. I mean, there's not a whole lot here. Mostly just a couple desks, a bedroom, you know, and some lights. It's just making it seem like your bedroom isn't necessarily a studio, but you can still use it as a studio. That's kind of been my goal with this room. So that's kind of what I've been trying to do. So I hope you enjoyed this little tour, mini tour of my bedroom slash studio. No, it's not much, but it gets the job done. Now I want to hear your ideas. If you have a studio room, what are you putting in it first? Are you doing the neon sign? Are you going with the streaming setup? Like, I would love to know, what is like the first piece of equipment, or you know, whatever it is you're gonna put into a studio room. Would love to hear your ideas down in the comments below. But with that, that's gonna do it for me. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button, and if you want to see more content like this, maybe a little bit more vlog content like this, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We'll greatly appreciate it. All right, with that, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate you, and I will be sure to see you in the next one.